Hello! You've made it just in time for story time. Today we're going to read a fun yoga story, Mula and the Snooty Monkey by Hoffmeier, illustrated by Smietanka, with permission from Sweet Cherry Publishing. Is everybody ready? Let's start. Mula and the fly were practicing yoga beneath a banyan tree. As she stretched, Mula noticed some leaves fall around her. Mula looked one way, then she looked the other, but there was no wind to make the leaves fall. Mula and the fly continued to practice. More leaves fell. "That's strange," said Mula. Suddenly, lots of leaves fell right onto Mula's head. Hee 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 ha ha ha! Mula and the fly looked up. The tree was covered with langur monkeys. They were shaking the branches and pointing and laughing. Svaldi, the monkey, laughed loudest of all. He was a very snooty monkey. This made Mula angry. "Svaldi," she said, "what's so funny?" "You are," giggled Svaldi. "You look so silly." "So silly," giggled the other monkeys. "I'm practicing yoga because it's fun," said Mula. "I don't care how it makes me look." With a huff, Mula continued her practice. "I never look silly like you," smirked Svaldi. "I am the prettiest, the tallest, the smartest, the most perfect monkey. I never, ever look silly." As Svaldi walked and talked and walked and talked, he tripped over a branch and fell out of the tree. The other monkey shook the branches and pointed and laughed. This made Svaldi angry. "You can't laugh at me. I'm perfect." "Listen, Svaldi, I understand," said Mula. "It takes bravery to try something new and risk looking silly. But yoga isn't about being perfect, it's about having fun." The fly buzzed in agreement. "Why don't you give yoga a try?" Svaldi shook his head. "No, no, no." Then he turned his back and walked away. Suddenly, a bird tapped against a tree. Without thinking about it, Svaldi moved his hips to the rhythm. This gave Mula an idea. "Can you tap louder?" she asked the bird. The bird did, and Svaldi wiggled his tail. The bird tapped louder. Svaldi began to hum. The bird tapped louder. Svaldi closed his eyes and began to sway. The fly buzzed over to Svaldi and whispered. Svaldi, take in a deep breath. Svaldi breathed in. He could hear his heart beating quietly. "Now lift your head, stretch your tail and breathe out," said the fly. All around them, other animals started to join in with the tapping bird. They clapped, stamped and tweeted in time with the rhythm. "Try this out, Svaldi," shouted Mula as she moved her arms to the jungle beat. "I can do that," yelled Svaldi. He copied Mula and moved his arms. "Can you reach for the sky?" asked the fly. "I can," said Svaldi. "Can you stand like a tree?" "I can." "Can you fly like a pigeon?" I can. "Svaldi, you're doing yoga," said Mula. "Now listen to what your heart has been trying to say all along," said the fly. Svaldi focused on his breathing and listened. This time he could hear his heart beating loudly. "My heart says to dance. My heart says to sing. My heart says to do wonderful silly things." Svaldi gave Mula a giant hug, and then he started to sing. Take a deep breath in the jungle and sing along with me. Move your hips, wave your arms, you'll soon be feeling free. Everyone loves doing yoga beneath the banyan tree. Swing around, stretch up and down. Yoga is for you and me. After he finished his song, Svaldi took a bow. Hee-hee-ha-ha-ha! Svaldi looked up. The tree was covered in langur monkeys again, but now they were laughing at him. To Mula's surprise, this didn't bother Svaldi at all. He just smiled and said, "Maybe you should give yoga a try." The end. I hope you enjoyed our story today, and I hope you join us next time. Bye.